2010 utility improvements, that's the project that we're trying to, we have funding through section 154. We'd also like to get the DNR to participate with at least the water portion of the drinking water. They have put together, they have accepted the numbers, but they haven't put together their funding list yet. And like we talked before, it doesn't look like they're going to have the list that says whether you're eligible or not. Before the April 30th deadline, they have to meet to be eligible. So we are on track to do this, the sewer and water design plans that have to be submitted by April 30th. That'll happen. We need to talk about, and I mentioned the mayor, we bring it next week's meeting, that the admin then needs to be a lenient application. This is the same application for the other project we did last year, and that was about $6,000. So we'll do $6,000 again. I'll bring a contract to do that administration next week. Highway 51 force main and water main. We received bids. We bid this project to do about 600 feet of reconstruction. The low bid was Ross Peterson for $53,000. During that bid process, right at the end, the DOT provided their permit. And in their permit, they required that you place another 600 feet, a total of 1,200 feet. This additional 600 feet is a result of a change to the preliminary plan from where we were, and we didn't necessarily understand and agree. And today, the mayor and Mark and Jeff met with the DOT's representative out there. And I guess, at least I'm understanding that they're serious and they want this 1,200 feet. In fact, they're thinking now there's another 300 feet to the north.
Right.
Yeah. So there's a total of about 1,500 feet they think should be done. We've contacted Ross Pearson when we were talking about 1,200 versus 600 and looking at additional costs from him. In that scenario, the last sentence here I have is, we recommend you go ahead with the project, and I don't think you have a lot of options. Awarding the contract to Ross Peterson for the base amount, and then concurrently doing a change order for the additional footage that's required of the DOT. If that's what you want, the direction you want to go, I'll have that for next week's meeting. Didn't know what we want to do today, and now more information is coming. So you're looking at being in the $120,000 range for this project.
There's no grants for this, right?
Pardon?
There's no grants?
No.
Wow.
We don't have the option of not doing it.
But, okay, what about the borrowing end of this? I mean, how are we on borrowing? Does the sewer fund have that kind of?
This will be all water.
Water.
Or, excuse me, water. This is removing, okay. Does the water utility have that kind of borrowing capability at this point?
No, no development.
Yeah, I mean, that's something we're gonna have to get.
It'll probably be just straight state trust fund loans you look at, something like that. One of the things that you could do, that's likely because we were funded through the safe drinking water last year. We're gonna have the same score this year, hopefully be funded. Next year, there won't be grants, but there's still low interest loans. I mean, right now you can borrow like 4% or so, and you can buy down this loan to 1.5%. That's like a grant, substantial loan. So even though you complete the project this year, we could refinance, apply and refinance it again next year. Reduce that grant, our loan.
If we went with, I don't know anything about bidding, but if you increase the size of the project, does the price go down? Like if you buy more potatoes, you get
Yeah,
more
we can
price?
get revised prices for the additional work, and yeah.
But-
For the foot of pipe, yeah, the price per foot did go down, yes.
Okay,
But then, with the additional 500 feet, the second 500, there's more clearing and grubbing
Oh, wow.
price, there's more restoration price, so the bottom line is, it's up to
It'll-
$90,000 versus the $52,000.
You met with DOT, you and Mark and the mayor, did you?
We met today, actually, we picked up on some of the plan that they pre-approved from MSA. Jeff and I picked up where they approved it, and it's wrong. And like you said, they were going to catch it anyway, so we tried to straighten it out ahead of it now, which added on to that footage though. But one thing we are still working on, we can locate the water, but we're having a hard time locating the sewer main. I believe the sewer main is like a plastics, and we have some other options that we're going to come up. But we did call for locates. Thursday, Gary and I are set to meet with them to do some more exploratory and doing some digging